Hey there, Front Team Michigan. Welcome back to the channel. It's Jeff here, and got something to show everybody that I installed yesterday. We didn't do an unboxing video, kind of trying something a little different because I think some people were kind of not the biggest fans of the unbox. So instead, I'm just going to show off the product with it already installed. So I think this is something everybody will like. And what I got here are some Molle panels by Garage Line. And I'm going to explain why I went with these instead of the Z1s or the Putcos or the ones from Victory 4x4. So these are Molle panels, and like the Z1 panels, these are one piece, but unlike the Z1 panels, these are steel, they're not aluminum. Also, unlike the Victory 4x4 and the Z1s, these you don't have to drill into your bed and install riv nuts or something else like that to mount them up. Now, I'm not really familiar with how the Putco mounts, but with the Garage Lines, they reuse all of the OEM mounting points for the tie downs and the rails. So when I installed these, the first things I did, I removed this tie down, that tie down, and I took the bed rails off because this mounts up behind the rail using the OEM rail mounting points. So it's the two screws here, the one screw here, and then it's either these two or these two screws that it uses, and then this back tie down. And part of the reason why I didn't do a video was these didn't come with instructions, but they are fairly straightforward, and when you look at how it's set up in the bed, it's kind of obvious where they go. So you get some shorter bolts and a shorter spacer that goes in the back here, and there's some longer bolts and a longer spacer that goes here, which I do like. The spacers are aluminum, and what it does, especially with this one, as you see, I also have these rings mounted, but I flipped them so that they're lower. But with this ring, it actually brings it out a couple inches, because this used to be tucked way under there, pointed up, and it was a pain in the rear end to get hooked up on there underneath that rail. So it brought it out, which is great, and I re-angled them down, so instead of being up here, they're down here, so a bit more like a tie down. And being steel, see, I'm shaking the whole truck right now trying to pull on this. These things are strong, they're solid, which kind of bums me out, because for the price you pay for the Z1s that have to go in and drill the bed, that's a bit ridiculous. For the two, the left and right sides, the Z1s are over $400. The Putco and the Victory 4x4s are somewhere between $350 and $400. These, with tax and shipping from Garage Line, I paid $263 out the door. The only downside with Garage Line is they don't have the cab side panel. But for my purposes, that's actually okay, because I do eventually intend on getting a hard retractable tonneau cover. And it's going to take up space here. And I like that as well, that these don't go all the way back like the Z1s do. So I have a bit more room. And with the Z1s, they also use the holes here for these grommets. I'm going to need those for drain tubes. So that's why I'm not going with a cab side Molle panel from Z1. But yeah, I'd say hands down, for the money, these are probably the best Molle panels you're gonna get. I looked at the Victory 4x4s, but they're two pieces and they overlap somewhere in here, which isn't the best look. So yeah, those are my garage line Molle panels, and you still got access here to your bed power. Still got lights and everything, but I could hook up it anywhere on this panel for tie down now, so I have a lot more usability in the bed. I will post a link down below. They're $263 out the door, at least for me. Might be different for your state and location, but I can't expect them being more than $300 altogether. Leave a comment, like, share the video. We'll see you guys next time.